Okay, so astrology time. Shane here, daily-astrocat.com. What do we got going on? Today is Saturday, or Catterday as we like to call it. Astrologically wise, we've got Mercury and Jupiter trine. This is a very powerful combination. Jupiter may be retrograde, but Jupiter is in the sign of Cancer where the moon is at, right? Our moon's in Cancer all day long. So we're going to have this reinforced thirst for some kind of knowledge, some kind of redoing our base and everything like that. Let me get into it because I don't want to really riff on it too wildly because I do tend to riff on things wildly after I've written them. But I do want to just let you know that we do have some stuff going on here. You may hear some music in the background. That's because I didn't bother turning it down. So today's Catterday and the moon is in nurturing Cancer all day long. The focus of this moon is on our base of operations. That's home, right? And the means of conveyance that we use to get to our places of employment. Vehicles, transportation, things like that. Mercury, right? Mercury, the moon. Jupiter in Cancer. Cancer is where the moon is at, right? So think about this. Jupiter retrograde in Cancer, trine Saturn and Mercury dealt me a little setback yesterday, that's for sure. Now it's time to push back and regain that which we had to spend. So we can really use today to try to push back on that a little bit, chip away at it, get ourselves some of the stuff back, right? Look, the culminating point of this full moon is still sticking around. Yeah, we're here. Now, I actually did a very Mars trine Chiron thing, which we had one of those aspects yesterday, right? So I went out and bought a 128 hertz tuning fork from a local shop for some body work, corporeal work, chakra alignment, and because it had called to me. Look, I have a fascination with ambient music, as you can hear in the background, and binaural beats, and frequently have a station that features that kind of music playing in the background for my cats. So, today's keyword is pulse. Okay, so the color is going to be ivory. Our interests tend to twist and morph. Do they ever, right? Something that came to the surface 4 or so years ago, sound and vibrational healing, returned to the forefront of my mind and helped to restore some energetic flow. Okay, this is neither surprising nor is it out of character. My movements in this world always seem to do things like this, and it helped a small business person. It's good for your spirit and good for the spirit, good for my spirit. The changes in the energy flow and on what that fork demanded of me to use it on others is both tiring and invigorating. Go figure, right? This change will need to be incorporated into and allowed to augment my energetic patterns. So if you're doing something like this, you need to have it augment your energetic patterns, right? This is the over-the-horizon vision we require for ensuring our future success. Think about it. We're just going beyond, right? Not really thinking about what's there in front of us, but what we could possibly address that's in the future. Mind and spirit, my dearest ones, mind and spirit. Now think about this. Today's astrology finds the moon supporting Jupiter in her own sign. That kite in the water signs with Uranus at the head and Mercury at the base, we had Neptune and Jupiter off to the wings, right? Yeah, that water trine that's there, is really what's behind this push towards an alternate means to affect profound change of both our corporeal and vibrational structures, right? Our body structures, right? What could this possibly mean for you? Find ways that will support you better. Not all technology is the latest buzzword. It's not all AI, baby. It's not the thing in your hand, right? Maybe it's the older ways that just need to be rediscovered and brought into your sphere. Now, expanding knowledge. Yeah, if we expand our own knowledge, that's one way to combat the lassitudes of this current state of pop culture, right? Mindlessly scrolling and just taking whatever's bugging your eye candy and stuff like that, right? It isn't a quick list or an AI-generated or an AI-narrated short video, right, of 30 seconds or 1 minute. It's It's through great deeds that have been done in this world. It's through us, right? We do that. That's not the technology doing that. It's through us that these great deeds are done, right? Think about it. Think about what we say. It's the hands of the healer. It's the eye of the artist. It's the power of our mind going to the hands, producing these things. Knowing that technology isn't just one thing, like that phone, or like that computer, or like this microphone in my hand, yeah, that's empowering. It's us. It's not the microphone. It's the voice behind it. It's the ideas that are behind that. So that is what today's astrology is all about. It's about you. Where does the alternative flow want to take you? There, I will leave it like that. So now, in 1631, Johannes Kepler is the first person to predict the transit of Venus, though no one really observes it as it occurs after sunset in Europe. But he still predicted it. And in 1778, Joseph Louis Gay-Lussac, he's a French physicist and chemist. He's born in Saint Leonard de Noblat in the Kingdom of France, and he died in 1850. So, what did this guy do, huh? Well, he was the first person to be able to separate the oxygen and hydrogen in water through electrolysis. He also is credited with co-discovering boron with Sir Humphrey Davy and Louise Trinant. Louise Jacques Trinant. So that's pretty substantial, right? And now, believe it or not, even though they discovered it, he's born in 17. They were both discovered, I believe, in 1800, the same year, 1808, I believe. Both Humphrey Davy and Joseph Louis Gay-Lussac were able to isolate boron because they found it on plates, electrolyzed plates, in boric acid. So it left a residue on it. It wasn't until 19, I believe, 09, when they were actually able to produce it at scale, boron on scale. It comes from borax. So borax was the basis of that. Too much knowledge, right? It's too late. Just going on. Appreciate and love every single one of you. Stuff fascinates me. I'm sorry. But it's just very, very fascinating. Appreciate and love every single one of you. Thank you for putting up with me. Our color is ivory, and the key word is pulse, because that pulse of the vibrations and everything like that, right? Find your own vibration. Find your own way. Okay? Drop me a line. Tell me I'm full of crap, okay? I love that, okay? Or just tell me you have similar experiences, or you're experimenting in similar ways. Appreciate and love every single one of you. Today is a 6. Happy astrocatting.